You go hard.
What was that?
That was Winona by Deaf Heaven.
Oh, that's
I
right.
like good stuff.
All right.
Bro, one of the most gorgeous songs I've heard in a long time.
Yes.
Is very good.
Good song.
The entire album, the Deaf Heaven album,
Really good stuff.
so good. Yeah.
Is the name of the song Winona or the band name Winona?
The band's name is Deaf Heaven.
Oh,
the name of the song is Winona. And I saw like this short video or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell is this? And the video's weird, but it's actually pretty cool because the song is just incredible. The ambiance,
Yeah.
the atmosphere, kind of metal stuff, and then when the singing comes in,
Damn.
dude, it's just like it's just
Nice.
awesome. I really loved it.
All right. Well, hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's up,
I'm
guys?
sorry. We were jamming out. Lost track of time. So sorry, but welcome to RockMental.
Yeah, ADHD tangent on some music. We got talking, but we forgot to include you guys on our.
So welcome. For those of you joining us for the first time, welcome. For those of you who are longtime listeners, welcome back. You know me. I'm your boy Chaotic. I'm your resident metalhead and ADHD brain.
Hey, I'm Mayhem, bipolar, PTSD. I like a little bit of everything.
Groompy over here. Depression, emo boy. Possibly my mind scatters everywhere too. But you'll see by my playlist this week, a little bit of everything.
All right.
I love a little bit of
All right,
everything.
We all changed it up a little bit this
Yes, yes.
week. Okay.
All right. We
Yeah.
got Figured, a producer in the back.
Figured, the producer. I'm the the effect of all these people. So I have everything that they have, and I like all their music and stuff. Actually, I just made a realization right now. All the music you guys like lines up with your mental health things, like depression and emo music. You got ADHD and the fast metal, metal
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
true. Mhm.
And then you've got bipolar with punk and those things.
Okay.
You see how they could be
see-
a little
I
tight
see where you're
together.
going. Okay.
So you're saying I like fast and loud music because my brain is constantly in a state of being fast and loud?
Yeah, you gotta like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm just a chill sad boy over here.
Yeah.
That's okay, that's
I'm
okay.
I just feel a little bit of everything.
That's
That is
Been
very
there.
true.
That's actually very true. So our musical tastes are a product of our mental disorders. Got it.
Wow.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
Makes sense.
makes sense. It makes sense.
Anyways,
Well, thank you all for joining us. We are going to go on a lot of tangents today, so bear with us. But one is welcome to you new viewers. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you have subscribed, please click that little bell notification thing wherever it is on your screen. That way you can get updated when all our shit comes out. So if you're watching, give us a like, give us a what's up in the comments. Make sure you share the link with your friends, do all that good stuff, and let's have a good time.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
And moving right along to our mosh pit mentality. You all keep that in mind. Mosh pit mentality. We got some really cool stuff coming up.
Yep.
But really, what this means is here at RockMental, we talk about it all the time. The mosh pit being a perfect analogy for life.
That's right.
It's messy. It's loud. There are tons of people just crashing into each other. But if you take a moment and look, and you see people actually really caring about each other, nobody hits the ground without anybody helping them up. Some people don't even have a chance to hit the ground before
Yeah,
somebody's there.
That's right.
And that's the community we want to build here with all of you, is just an environment where we can talk about what we're going through, put a hand out for those people looking for a hand up. And we are really just trying to say, fuck the stigma. Let's talk about our problems.
That's
Let's
right.
all rage to see another day. So we have our mosh pit mantra. Everybody horns up. If you're in the chat following us along, put a horn up there and repeat after me. If you hit the ground,
If you hit the ground,
put your hand up.
put your hand up.
If you see a hand up,
If you see a hand up,
put your hand out.
put your hand out.
Ask,
Ask,
answer,
answer.
That's how we rage to see another show.
That's how we rage to see another show.
Nobody
moshes alone.
All right, thank you all. Nobody moshes alone. And again, this is the community. This is the philosophy of the mosh pit mantra.
Right.
Nobody moshes alone. Go hand out to Groompy.
All right, everyone. We have an exciting episode for you guys this week. Started off again talk about our weeks, get on our feels a bit, uh let out any frustrations we may have had. Share some mental health info and resources as we always do.
Yep.
We want what's best for you guys. And we'll get to the fun part, the music.
Yep.
We did extensive research again this week to bring you guys some great bands.
Yeah.
Really great bands.
Yep.
Listen out. We'll go through our playlist and we'll have a fun new game for you guys today. We'll talk about a little hint, I guess. We'll go through a list of people and we'll go. Metalhead? We're not Metalhead.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be doing a lot of guessing.
A lot of guessing, but we don't know. I don't know the list.
Some of them will
I'll give you a
surprise
clue. I'll give you guys a hint. I am a metalhead.
Okay. Okay.
But no, it should be fun. So stay tuned to the end of the episode, guys. Figures?
Yeah, make sure to check us out at RockMental Official on pretty much everything except for Twitter. RockMental.com for all of our music playlists and posts and blogs and everything. If you want to see what's going through Mayhem's head every day, you can just go there. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment, guys. Thanks for watching.
Oh, well, we have a little bit of news for you all.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who have been following us and enjoying our live streams every Sunday, we're gonna try some other things. Starting with Mayhem, he put out a video the other week.
That's
and
right.
What do you got? What's your update?
So my last video is on the origins of grunge music, but actually how grunge music broke into the mainstream.
Okay.
Personal opinion of mine that I held very dearly and we argue about all the time.
Yeah.
And my next episode, which could be a little controversial,
Mm-hmm.
there's no such thing as emo music.
Oh.
So if you want to hear some emo blasphemy, perhaps see me in a little bit of makeup,
Oof.
join me on the next Music Theory with Mayhem, and yeah, we'll talk about it.
Oof. Groompy is fuming.
Yeah.
He just wants to get a reaction out of me.
Yeah.
Hashtag rage bait.
Rage bait.
All right. Yeah. Make sure to watch out for next Music Theory with Mayhem episode. Drop in on YouTube and let us know what y'all think.
Yeah, chaotic. You got
Yeah,
you did something. Did a little something yesterday.
Yes, we did. We've been busy, guys. So let you know, as you know, we go through extensive research. We find these up and coming artists, and we try to feature their music and find out what's good out there in the world of rock. Well, we started also reaching out to some of these artists, and some of them have answered back. And thank you all to those. I know our friend Marlo was on the show a few episodes back.
Yes.
Our friends at East Moon also were gracious enough to talk to me on Instagram. We've been talking to some folks, and that kind of said, what'd be awesome is if we were to do another segment where we can talk directly with the artists and have you all listen to those interviews. So we're going to start a new segment called Beyond the Pit. Here we are going to talk to artists but also maybe some mental health experts, maybe some survivors or those going through journeys, just to get some real, what's the Real World? Remember that show Real World on MTV?
Mm-hmm.
When people stop getting and start getting real? Was it? I
Yeah,
forgot.
Real World. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? We want you all to kind of listen to people's stories, take solace and really take in some of these people's journeys, and then also for the artist, hear about their music and get it straight from them, what they write about, how they write, and do that. Hey, what's up, Baines?
What's up,
Yeah,
Baines?
what's up, Baines?
All right. So we are going to put out our first Beyond the Pit episode here pretty soon. I will give you a hint. One of our artists today is going to be
that's
our
right.
first episode.
Ooh.
So more coming soon. We will let you know when that's going to drop. And that also we're planning on putting on also on Spotify and available as a podcast. So stay tuned for that announcement. And yeah, it should be fun. We're going to try to get some more artists and some more folks to talk to and get that segment out for you guys.
Groompy is also getting into the new segments.
Yes. We trying to get more more watch hours for you guys. No, you know, a lot of my days, I typically run 5 times a week. 4 to 5 times. I know. On purpose.
Wow.
Crazy.
You know, and a lot of these days, I do it without music.
Dude,
Yeah,
dude,
nothing but what's between my ears, and
I think my head.
45 minutes to an hour and a half runs.
Dude, I have to like have music on to sweep the floor.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't raw dog 45 minutes of my day without music. I don't know what you
I don't know.
Actually, this is the time that this is mostly the time that I don't listen to music throughout my day. But yeah, you know, been taking some videos while I'm out there running, and we'll have some little shorts for you guys on our web, possibly on our YouTube and our Instagram. Check them out. You know, I'll just take you through the journey of what was in my head that day, from the mundane to sometimes the weird. A lot of times the weird.
A lot of times,
You never know what pops in your head in the middle of
You
a
never
45-minute run.
right?
never do.
No. Well, and yeah. So go ahead. Sorry,
No, yeah, that'll be a Groompy's running thought, so we'll have that out for you guys.
we did their running thought.
Oh,
Yeah,
running thoughts.
yeah.
You got it,
You guys get it?
Ah,
You guys
got
get it?
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, we're dumb. Cool. So watch out for those news segments on YouTube, and all over social media. Make sure you follow us on
Yes.
Instagram so that way you can get notified when those episodes drop. So we got some exciting stuff. We want to bring you all in and give you more stuff to make fun of us about.
Yes.
So, cool. Well, we also did a thing. Figured you and I had a little meeting, didn't we?
Yeah. Who was that meeting with?
So we met up with our friend Kip at Sonder Mountain Apparel Company. As you know, we featured Sonder a couple of episodes ago. We have an amazing partnership with Sonder Mountain. They're doing awesome work. First off, their designs kick ass. We're all featuring some Sonder Mountain. We got Sonder caps. We got Groompy got a Sonder shirt. They do tattooed inspired designs on t-shirts, hats, hoodies, long sleeves, a bunch of things, with really powerful messaging about mental health, about recovery. Kip himself is very open about his own journey towards recovery, and you know, his many times in recovery and seeking treatment. And so I mean, Kip's a real deal. I mean, he's doing in the work.
Yes.
He's helping out. So he partners not just with us, but with treatment centers and providers there in the Denver area, just to get people help, to connect them with providers and to connect them with the mental health professionals that they need. But then also we're proud to join them to really try to just say fuck the stigma. You know, let's talk about this stuff. Let's talk about these mental health issues. Let's talk about depression and addiction and suicide, and let's not let the stigma, you know, stop us from having these very important conversations. So Sonder's doing amazing work. He actually gave us a shout out on his Facebook page, and we got a crap ton of traffic on our thing. So thank you, Kip, for that.
Thank you, Kip.
And please check out the designs. Go to rockmental.com, scroll down to like our merch area, and you'll see the Sonder Mountain collab button. Click there. We actually have some new designs that Kip provided for us on our RockMental line. You'll find a lot of Mosh Pit Mentality stuff, a lot of RockMental stuff, some awesome killer designs, rock inspired. They're just kick ass. So please do us a favor, go help Kip out. He's doing amazing work down there in Denver, and his work in connecting folks that really do help. So rock on, Kip, watching, and go buy his crap. Go buy his stuff.
It's real good.
Yeah.
It's real good crap.
Good quality too. Good quality.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the real deal, guys.
Yeah, you guys check out Sonder Mountain. Their website's great. Their products are great. I bought some stuff, not RockMental stuff.
Yeah.
As did I.
Yeah.
Yep. So great, really great stuff, guys. Check them out.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I mean, speaking of you know, helping people find recovery and treatment, you know, obviously mental health is a big thing of what we do here at RockMental, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Now, just that you all know, as surprising and as shocking as it may be, we are not mental health professionals.
No.
At all. Okay, we're not licensed. We don't give advice. Please do not take what we say as, oh, those dudes say that I should do this. That's not what we're doing here.
We're barely qualified to host a podcast.
Barely.
Barely qualified to get myself around.
True, true.
Right? But what we're doing is we're speaking from our experiences with
Yes.
bipolar, with ADHD, with depression, with whatever else is happening in our lives. And we just want to create a community, right?
Yeah.
Am I right, guys? So, like I said, we're trying to say, fuck the stigma, bring that down, bring down those barriers. Let's talk about the real. All right.
Mhm.
Yes.
Cool. So, we will say, if you feel like you're in crisis, or you feel that you're just stuck and need someone to talk to, and are interested in talking with a mental health professional, call 988. That lifeline is so important, so vital, that even if you're not at a point where you're, in a position of self-harming, you're just stuck. If you just need someone to talk to, 988 is a great place to start. They will get you the help that you need and get you that first step that you need on that trip towards recovery.
Yes.
And if you know someone that might also be there, like if you're observing and you see someone that you know and love that might be going through a hard time, 988 is also for you. That is an excellent resource to get started on what that conversation could look like, right?
Yeah.
So if you or know someone that needs that help, 988 is there. You can call them, you can text them. I'm pretty sure you can email them. I don't know if you can smoke signal them yet. Whatever you need to do, please make sure you do that, because that call can definitely save your life or save someone else.
Also, we have resources on rockmental.com/help. So if you need to reach out there, or you just don't know what to do to take that first step, we have some helpful guides there on rockmental.com/help. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and every single person that you're hearing here today is in treatment.
Yep.
And we're all
Yes.
talking to people, psychiatrists, psychologists, counselors. It helps. It really helps.
Yeah.
It saved my life. I'm sure you guys have seen a
100%.
lot of success.
Yep.
My life is drastically different
Yes.
from someone who, I don't want to say didn't believe in it, but was skeptical.
Oh yeah.
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 And it's easy because, I mean, especially for us old dudes, therapy wasn't exactly, we even thought was an option,
Yeah.
right? Talking to someone to talk about our feelings, like what is that?
In our culture,
In our
It is in
culture.
our culture too. Yeah.
I joked around. I sent him a reel
Yeah.
earlier this week saying, growing up in in a Mexican culture, saying, I think I have depression. The response was like, what do you mean depression?
Yeah.
Póngase las pilas.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, and I mean, that's just the general sentiment, like, especially for us men, right?
yes.
I'll give you
Suck it
something to
up.
be depressed about.
I'll give
Yeah.
you something to be sad about.
Yeah.
Suck it
Yeah.
up, man up,
Man up. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Man up has been the thing. And like, yeah, okay, like, you bump your knee. Okay, walk it off. But depression's a lot worse than bumping your knee on the table, guys.
Exactly.
You don't just dust yourself off and keep
Yeah.
going.
That one requires a lot more care, a lot more treatment, and it starts with therapy, guys.
And
So,
it takes a lot of courage to just admit, maybe I need to talk to somebody.
Exactly.
about that.
if anything, you're more manly to admit that there's something wrong with
I
you.
agree.
So man up, go get some help. Us four here will tell you it works.
Yep, I agree.
That should be a new hashtag. Man up to therapy.
Man up. I like it.
I like it.
I'll put the trademark in now.
There we go.
Okay, man up. Nobody take our idea, okay? All right.
I like it a lot.
All right.
So,
right,
you want to get into the good stuff?
let's get into the good stuff, man.
All right,
we're rolling today.
We
Yeah,
are
quick
rolling.
shout out. We're on time today,
All
right?
right.
Dude, we're actually like
We might be podcasters.
Only our ninth episode.
What a-
10th episode.
What a funny thing to say.
So, guys, like we mentioned already a few times, we do extensive research throughout the week. And while I might not listen to music while running, in my office, put my headphones on, tell my coworkers, hey, don't bother me for the next few hours. And yeah, I blast myself with a lot of music, and I'm sure
Yes.
you guys do too.
Yep.
So that being said, we'll go through this research and we'll pick out a band. We try to typically pick out a band a week that we want to highlight, that we want to showcase to you guys. Usually a band that doesn't have as many followers, about 50,000 or less monthly listeners on Spotify.
Mhm.
And you know, a lot of times it's just band that just hits us, man. You know, it's that song that you just hear and like, oh man, I gotta repeat that one. We'll put off the band with the music on with Spotify barcode, so all of you guys can listen, and please check them out. These bands deserve the credit. And yeah, we'll go through them, and you know, on the comments, let us know who had the best band this week. And you know, it's usually obviously me, but we'll let you guys decide.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, and we will also have these bands and the playlist on the rockmental.com posting for this episode. So
Yes.
in case you don't see it or in case you miss it, we will have all that for you on rockmental.com. Just look for this episode and you'll find everything there.
Definitely.
Yeah, I just want to say something. I want to apologize to all the viewers. I forgot to do one of my jobs this morning. I got caught up. We won't have the song names and the Spotify barcodes today because I was negligent.
Life happens, guys.
Yeah,
Happens. You'll find,
okay.
you'll find
today.
links to everything there.
Yeah, we'll hook you up. We'll let you know.
Yeah,
No,
if you
no.
go to our Spotify profile, the 3.30 should be today's
Yeah, on the
playlist.
Yep.
The top 6 songs are the songs for this playlist, and then the rest of the ones we added. So yeah, sorry again, guys. Thanks for watching.
We can add barcodes and all of that in post, right?
Yeah, we could probably
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you know how to get to the music.
I just use a term.
What?
Post.
Post
In post.
in post.
Like I do this for a living or something. All right. So who's first?
Guys, I'm too excited. I gotta go first.
Go. Do it.
Go for it.
I was trying to contain my excitement,
Mhm.
but I can't.
I'm equally excited about this one.
So,
Me too.
so we talk a lot about. I kind of have to introduce this artist in a way that I think will make sense. So, as you know, I'm a metalhead,
Yes.
Mhm.
and we've had these discussions, kind of like the different branches of rock and where it came from, right? The whole family tree of how rock music came from, like rock and roll to the groovy stuff to the disco stuff to the progressive psychedelic stuff to
Yes.
the grungy stuff, like, right? We can retrace all that. And when you look at it in heavy metal, emo, punk, it doesn't matter. All of the musical influences and all that journey leads back to one, and I'm talking about the blues.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
The blues, guys. I mean, we talked here on this show about how back in the 50s and 60s, how blues music was, for lack of better terms, basically stolen.
Yep.
From very prominent, very good African American artists, and got their music and their style stolen. And that's how we ended up with the Elvis Presleys and rock and roll era and whatnot. And then it just trickled from there. And I mean, even as a heavy metal, you can hear the influence, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Metallica has always said Motorhead and those bands were a direct influence. Motorhead
Mhm.
was directly influenced by Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple have basically said that their direct music influence was the Moody Blues.
Yeah.
And Muddy Waters. And a lot of these blues artists. So, and even if you just listen to the music, you can hear so much influence of the blues musically in the scales and the chord progressions, but then in just the lyrics.
Mhm.
Okay. So this week, I found a blues artist.
All right.
Yeah.
His name is Ben Hemming. He's a UK-based singer-songwriter. He's blues and a little bit of rock. You're gonna hear it. He is just freaking awesome, and his story is even more awesome. So I'll get into the story right now. But I will say the way I found him was interesting. I was on Instagram. It was probably after midnight, right? I'm just there scrolling through. And we try to follow as many of these artists and a bunch of people as we can. And so I get this reel that pops up on Instagram, and it's this really heavy blues song. I'm like, okay. Well, as he's talking and he's my new single is this and this and that. The next thing that he posts is that he wrote this song to help address the really bad problem of men's mental health there in the UK. Apparently, and this is not apparently, this is according to some statistics there in the United Kingdom, that the number one killer for men under the age of 50 in the United Kingdom is suicide. Not cancer, not traffic accident, not nothing else, is suicide.
Mm-hmm.
That's alarming. That is just alarming. And so doing the research here in North America, United States and Canada, 75% of the reported suicides involve men. So it's no different here than it is over there. This is a problem, guys. And so what got me was how this artist, Ben Hemming, took it upon himself to use his platform to raise an awareness. That is so awesome just to see an artist do that. But he wrote this song to help highlight the strong emotions behind what people suffering through some of these things are going through. So the song is called Devil May Care. It's heavy, it is raw, it is so blues, but you're gonna hear a lot of rock influences. So this is Ben Hemming, this is Devil May Care. We're gonna start in about 45 seconds in or so. Guitar, man.
Yep.
Almost sound like Southern rock.
Yeah.
Got like a Alice in Chains kind of feel to this one.
Yeah.
A little bit. Kind of like menacing almost.
Exactly.
Yeah. Scott Weiland's.
It's got a
Scott Weiland kind of voice, yeah.
That lick is just, it just stays with you, you know? Like a little like a Leonard Skinner.
Got it.
There you go.
How stripped down it is.
Yeah.
It's got a bass drum, a guitar. Just man, and talk about a song that just is stripped down, right? And just talking about it. That's kind of like what that self-talk is about. It's about stripping it down to the bones, stripping it down to the raw emotions you have, right?
Yep.
And so when he's, you know, talking about, I've lost every woman I've had, all the mistakes I've done, you know, it's almost like a confession, right? And it's almost like he's just talking about things that have just happened to him or happened because of him. And in the chorus, the devil tears at my soul. Like, I think to me, that's what depression feels like.
Yeah.
It's not just being sad. It's easy to say, oh, you're sad. No, the devil is tearing at my soul.
Yeah.
Like, imagine that. Imagine how that feels, right? Like, that's what the raw power of that song just does. It just, I think, perfectly encapsulates what depression feels like.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And just the way it's stripped down, the way he structured it, and just knowing the fact that he wrote it because of that, was just awesome. Plus the music and everything just come together.
No, it's great. It captures a lot, not just the emotion and the way he's singing, but even the guitar and the drum. It just gives it like this feeling, like it's uncomfortable almost. And so like I can definitely relate to that feeling, being alone just in your thoughts and like struggling, like you said, just struggling, trying to find your way out of that. And that's powerful.
He was his voice, man.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Like you believe him.
Raw, just that emotion. it brought me back to Johnny Cash and Hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just
Mm.
that, you just feel it, man. You just hear it
Yeah.
in him.
you believe it,
You
right?
believe
Yeah.
it.
It's like,
Oh,
dang, like there's like,
heartbreaking in a sense.
right? Remember that the movie about Johnny Cash? Was it
Yeah, Walk the Line.
Walk the Line
the
with
Line.
there was that scene where he's doing his demo and this and that, and the producer's like, no, we're not gonna do it. He's like, why not? And he goes, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Cash goes back in, well, Joaquin Phoenix goes back in and sings another song. You're with Ben Hemming, you believe it.
You
yeah.
believe it.
You can hear the hurt, you can hear the sadness. You know what I mean? I mean, that's quintessential blues.
Yeah.
right there.
100%.
Oh yeah.
That's blues. I mean, they're the first genre to talk about this stuff.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, the track is just awesome. You don't have to be a blues fan to enjoy it. And
How many,
appreciate
That
it.
was good.
It's really good.
How many monthly listeners did you say yet?
He has 16,000. So Ben Hemming,
Wow.
he's released 5 albums,
Oh,
5 full
shoot.
albums
Oh man.
since 2017, and he only has 16,000 followers. That
Mhm.
we need to change that.
Yes.
His story is awesome, and if you go on his webpage, of course, we'll have the link on our post. You'll read his bio. I think his story resonates with a lot of people. He was stuck in this dead end job. He didn't like it. His girlfriend at the time just kind of walked out on him. He was in this crossroads
Mhm.
and didn't know what to do. So he just kind of said, screw it. He got on a plane and came to the United States. And he basically he started in New York. He went down to Nashville.
Mhm.
He went down to Memphis. He went down to New Orleans. That's
Oh,
like
right. all the music. Yeah.
that's like the home of the blues right there,
Yeah.
right? And he basically bought this little rinky-dink guitar at a pawn shop and just started writing. He was more of an indie rock kind of musician to begin with, and then he likes to say he didn't find the blues found him.
Yep.
And so
That's
I
great.
mean, and just the story of like, what it took to just up and say, I'm lost, I need to go find myself again,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go take a plane across the ocean, and
Yeah.
and do that. And sometimes that's what we need, right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude. I've
Right?
hit rock
Mhm.
bottom a few times, and you just got to start somewhere. Just find somewhere to start, and I mean, music's a perfect place to do that.
Mhm.
Music, running marathons,
Mhm.
starting a podcast,
Yeah.
right? Like there's a lot that you can do, man. So like I said, he wrote Devil May Care to help raise awareness for men's mental health. If you listen to it and you resonate with it, I mean, hopefully you can get a sense of like you're not alone.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure millions and millions of men have felt basically what Ben is singing about,
Mm.
and it's not too late to get that help.
Yeah.
And the reason I know all this is because we talked to Ben Hemming for Beyond the Pit.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Ben Hemming is awesome. Couldn't be cooler. Such an awesome dude to talk with.
Yeah.
We chat. Figured and I talked to him the other day, and this dude's just awesome. And he told us our whole story, and he's just really cool guy. And like the type of artist that you can like go get a beer with.
Oh yeah.
He's like
Oh yeah.
he's like naturally cool. Like everything about him is just
like
like
I
cool.
feel cool just talking to him. It was cool,
it rubbed off a bit.
It rubbed
Like,
off a
thank you,
little
Mr.
bit.
Hemming.
I could probably say Ben Hemming's the coolest person I've ever talked to.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I should take offense to that, dude.
No, I thought I was the coolest person.
No, but he had like a leather jacket on and the chains
The
and stuff.
hat and
like-
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so cool.
He's
Yeah.
got the style. and
He's got the
everything.
style. Yeah,
All right.
Ben is so awesome. I was so glad that we were able to talk to him. We will watch his Beyond the Pit episode coming up soon, so watch for that notification on social media and on YouTube. It'll be an awesome interview. Opened up a lot about his story, about the music, and I think you guys will like it a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna take more time. I'm gonna go into the second song. This song is called "Holy for a Day." A lot of his music is definitely rock inspired. I think this one you're gonna hear more rock. Let's start about 40 seconds in. This one's called "Holy for a Day" by Ben Hemming.
You could say our faults were by design.
I love his voice, man.
Me too, man.
This one's almost folky.
Just rocking, man.
Yeah.
This one reminds me of the Black Crowes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's got a great voice, like
He does.
just so expressive and like captivating. Like listening to him sing, you just like, okay, let's listen to him sing. Like,
Yeah.
it's really great.
Well, he's been doing gigs up and down. He actually performed at Glastonbury a few years ago there. So he's up and he's definitely getting some
Yeah.
some traction there in the UK. He's definitely getting there.
He's got some awards too, right?
He's won some award. Yeah, he's got a lot of really good reviews by not just blues magazines but also rock. This dude's awesome. Please check him out. This Holy for a Day, it's to me it reminds me of like, cause in the snippet it said, despite my faults are by design and my mistakes are quite divine. Like even the things that you think are wrong with you, they're still you. They're still part of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times those mistakes turn into blessings.
Yeah.
And so that whole, I can be holy for a day. Because yeah, like, you could be good for a day. They make it 2 days. And they make it 3 days. And they make it a week. And then make it a month. Like it starts with that one day. So that's what it reminded me of. And it was really powerful. So
That's
check
awesome.
him out. Ben Hemming, just go follow him, go listen to him. And if you're in the UK, please go check him out. Or in Europe. He's been gigging around Europe.
Yeah.
That's nice. Awesome.
All around. So please, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, great band.
Gotta give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude's
You
good.
found a good
That
one
was a
this
good-
week.
that
You
was a
found
good
a good
one.
one this week.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta give it to you. Yeah.
Dang.
So I guess I'll go next. So I can share the winners of this week.
Oh.
So I've had a
Dang.
week. It's been a couple
week.
weeks for me, but it's been a week for me too.
Yeah.
For me, I think the theme song of this week is "Let It Happen" by Tame Impala. Like, there's just
Yeah.
things out of your control, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That happen in life, and with as much as we want to have control, at some point, just saying, "Look,
Hmm.
I'm just gonna let it happen, and I'll deal with what happens afterwards." So, I know I'm being pretty pretty cryptic there.
It's okay.
But I think all that to say, this band kind of gave me a different perspective. Going back a little bit to my roots here, more post-punk,
Okay.
post-grunge type of stuff. I've actually been a fan of this band for a while. I think I might have actually, showed their record that ago. I've been listening to it quite a while. This band is Abdomen, from the Netherlands. I would not dare try to pronounce the city that they're from, because it'll be pretty bad. But they are from the Netherlands. They are, like I said, kind of post-punk, post-grunge. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. And this just totally captures kind of the emotions I had this week. So the first song I have for you is called "Yes, I Don't Know." It's off their 2024 album of the same name, out from Fat Cat Records over in Europe.
Fat Cat Records.
Yeah, they got some good bands on that
Yeah,
record
yeah.
label. But yeah, this band Abdomen, like I said, just a great band. We'll go and start "Yes, I Don't Know" at 2 minutes.
Fully post-punk.
Yeah, a distorted sound that.
Yeah, so like this song kind of gets more intense. This is like right at the middle and even gets even more intense
Oh,
after
wow.
that. But in this song, he's saying, how can I become important? Too old to change, too old to fake. I can't turn around.
Jeez.
And he yells at, I can't turn around. I can't turn around. It's like
Dang.
how can I become like relevant again, or how can I be important to somebody else again? I can't change.
Yeah.
So like he's kind of, at least to me, struggling with this idea of like, how do I change to be important, maybe to a person or to
Mhm.
a boss, but I can't change. Like
Yeah.
that was just I don't know, something that resonated with me. Like I can't change, I can't fake it,
Yeah.
I can't turn around, so how can I still be important? And one thing that they talk about their music is how it's very personal. Like talks
Yeah.
a lot about his personal stuff, and that's one of those feelings I get a lot, is like almost like a feeling of being left behind almost, or like
Yeah.
how can
Yeah.
I become a little more important to people, or how can I become more important in my family,
Yeah.
or how can I become more important at work? But then you realize, well, shit, like I don't think I can change, like.
Yeah.
And I honestly just great. It just really resonated with me this week. The lead singer's voice is just awesome, just very neat. Kind of get some Jim Morrison vibes from the Doors,
Yeah.
some Ferris Bad, one of the whores. I'm a
Uh-huh.
big fan of the whores, so when I heard his voice, I was like, I had to check to see like who the singer is. I was like, yeah, okay. But great. Post grunge, post punk, kind of some neo psychedelic stuff in there.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It was a little bit more than just like a little psychedelic.
Oh yeah. So
awesome.
yeah.
You could totally put that in that weird scene in Willy Wonka, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that weird one.
When they're going through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, that scene scared the shit out of me
Yeah.
as a kid.
That scene
Oh,
was
man.
awesome.
But
I liked it as a
Yeah.
kid.
that song would have been perfect.
That
for
would
that
have been
scene.
perfect. Yep. All right, the next song I have for you is Anger Issues. It's off their 2018 album. It's called Emetophobia, which is the fear of vomiting.
Ew.
I don't know. I would have to get some context for why they would name it.
Interesting. Okay.
I can't
We'll start at
imagine anybody
120
who
with
likes
Anger
vomiting.
Issues.
Okay.
Okay, faster.
Yep. A little more post-punk. So you walked away, but you were right.
Cool. I hit R2.
Yeah.
I got who am I? I'm not myself.
Yeah. Yeah. As you go by, I stay in hell. With the Jim Morrison
Yeah.
progressions, dude, so good. Who am I? I'm not myself. You go by, I stay in hell. Like it's kind of
Yeah.
a play from the first one, but like he's basically saying like, I know I'm not myself. I hate myself, and you go and leave, but I'm still here in hell. Like,
Yeah.
dude, that's
Yeah.
I tie it back to that first song, you know, about
Mm-hmm.
we were just saying it. Who do you need to be? Like, you need to be.
exactly.
Sometimes it's not like for to be more important for other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, who do I want to
Yeah.
please
Right.
myself to be?
Yeah.
Feel a bit more happy or proud
Yeah.
about myself.
Exactly.
Oh,
And it a lot of that, like the internal dialogue, like especially like in that situation where you know you messed up.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, like, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. God, what was I thinking, right?
Mhm.
And on the outside, okay, yeah, like, you know, whoever it was forgives you and they've moved on, but go back to your room and you're just in your head, right? God, I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? That wasn't me, you know. And that to me, that's kind of what it reminded me.
Yeah.
I like to say that depression is a very selfish disease.
It is.
Because you focus so much on yourself, all the things you've done wrong, all the things you've done right,
Yeah.
everybody that's hurt you, everybody that's done something to get something out of you, the times you were taken advantage of. But
Yeah.
you look at things like this, he's talking about like, I can't change myself anymore. So why am I not more important, or why are you not
Yeah.
staying? And never once in these songs did they talk about like, what do I need, or
exactly.
what do
Mhm.
I need to change in myself, or how can I make myself feel better about myself? And depression, at least in my experience, has been very selfish. And when I feel myself getting depressed, I start noticing that all these regrets that I'm pretty sure I don't have anymore, but for some reason at that moment,
Yeah.
I regret them. Or locked in your room watching, like, I don't even watch YouTube, I just kind of scroll through all the thumbnails, and like I just do that for hours, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
just
Now-
thinking about
Yeah.
stuff that happened, like how
Right.
could this happen to me, or I could have done something better, or
Yeah.
it's very selfish. And instead of thinking outside of yourself, family is a big one for me. I think I really connected with this song. It's like, I hate myself, like,
Yeah.
who am I? I'm not this isn't me.
Uh-huh.
But everybody's going and I'm still stuck here. Like,
Yeah.
that was kind of pretty profound. So
That's
yeah.
That's yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but this band is great. I own the record, 1.9 thousand listeners per month, which
Only?
is, yep,
That's
it?
That's it.
Man.
So they're a post-grunge garage band that's self-described. They're comprised of 4-piece band, I'm gonna just say first names. I'm not even gonna try last names.
I think that'll be might be Major.
Major, yeah, on
Major?
drums, 8 Kamasma on bass.
Kamsma.
And for vocals, you can't have a better rock star name than Peter Van Beats.
That is
Dude,
that,
awesome name.
That's awesome.
That's an awesome
Awesome
name.
Shout out to his
sorry,
parents.
3-piece. So Peter Van Beats on vocals, guitars, and they joke that their name reflects the directness of their approach and attack of a gut feeling. So they're just
Yeah.
kind of talking
Oh.
just
Straight from the gut.
straight from the
Mhm.
gut, talking about what's going on, like what's going on with them.
But their sound is just awesome.
God.
Like post punk, like just
Yeah.
that raw,
Reminds me
in your face.
Yeah,
Has like the same energy or like vibe of Nine Inch Nails.
It-
Like
it
does.
almost
Yeah, it is.
industrial.
so the thing I do appreciate is that it's unsettling, kind of like a
Yeah.
lot of Nine Inch Nails music.
Yes.
Even the upbeat stuff, like
Yeah.
Closer, like
It makes
I'm
you
sorry,
uncomfortable.
Only, it's upbeat, but at the same time, it just makes you feel like
A little anxious.
anxious.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is how these songs are. But then the music, so I love the horrors and like that goth synth kind of weird tensiony stuff.
Yeah.
And they get that down perfectly. But then when you listen to the lyrics, just like the horrors, it's like
Dang.
a kick in the gut sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. So again, one of my more favorite bands. I put the record on a couple of times a week.
Yeah.
And I think they get me. They get me.
It's very beautiful, man.
It is.
It is very
Yes.
beautiful. I mean, and just to your point, man, I grew up with someone that was majorly depressed.
Yeah.
You know, people don't, even myself, once I knew once I can identify what was going on with me and realize how long it had been going on
Mhm.
for, you forget how it affects the people around you.
Yeah.
You know, it's very draining living with someone. Sometimes, you try to help them, or you try, you gotta, as I've lived both sides, I guess, in a way.
Mhm.
As someone who lived with someone with depression and seeing how it's just draining to
Yeah.
and it's hard to feel normal for them, or
Mhm.
you try to be normalize things for them,
Yeah.
and at the same time been through depression, and people would say I didn't look like I was depressed, but I know I saw it a lot in how they acted around
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And how over this past year things have changed for me, how people react differently to me
Mhm.
now.
Mhm.
Like you can sense it.
Yeah.
You can definitely sense it. So that whole feeling of not feeling yourself, not just this isn't me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Little identity of issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. It hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those two heavy artists, man.
You hit you. Ugh.
It's like a 1-2 punch
Ooh.
to the gut.
I guess it's my turn.
Oh, man.
Take a deep breath.
Ooh.
All right. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Right on.
So you said you're into that kind of like post-punk
Mm-hmm.
dark wave, kind of goth wave.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have the band for you?
Oh,
Ooh.
wait.
So I picked a band from Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Oh,
Ooh.
So yes, it's a Mexican band.
All three of us went international.
We
this
did.
year.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. Guadalajara. Ritmo Cósmico.
Okay.
Ritmo Cosmic.
Also, you know, scrolling my life away through Instagram,
Yeah.
and I just happened to come through one of their ads, one of their songs, I guess their newest single, and man, it rocks.
Yeah.
It rocks. So I had to look him up. You know, they've been on my playlist for a few weeks now, and man, it's just good music, but two, oh man, those lyrics hurt too.
Yeah.
And I'll do my best to for our audience here to try to translate a little bit
Okay.
of them, but I just want you guys to hear the sound first.
Okay.
This is their newest single, Los Fantasmas del Pasado, your ghosts from your past.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, and talk about dealing with not like in the sense of people, the ghost of your past, but in the sense of yourself,
Memories.
Oh.
Regrets, kind of.
Your
guilt.
past self.
your
Yeah.
past self.
Oof.
So
Okay.
figured let's start this first song about 15 seconds in.
I got you.
Difícil ver que nada es lo mismo entre tú y yo. Solo queda este vacío que aquel amor que algún día los dos sentimos se marchitó y hoy solo quema el frío. Y ahí están los fantasmas del pasado, no se van y me tienen condenado. Ahí están.
So there are my pasts, the ghosts of my past, all day long, keeping them doomed, condemned.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Speaking of like
Yeah.
trying to change, trying to do different, but those
Yeah.
that ghost that you have of you,
Oh,
those
yeah.
regrets that you have of you,
Yeah.
they condemn you. They doom you. They feel like they're dooming you.
Yeah.
Oh,
They-
I don't know.
they-
That verse just really got to me.
and it's just like you got the kind of the fast rhythm of the drums, but then like but then like the guitar's like a little like haunting, and then like the way he sings it, just like unsettling. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Mm.
oh okay.
It's kind of like The Cure, not
I was gonna say The
necessarily
Cure,
in
yeah.
the sound, but like it's kind of a little upbeat. You got like a little beat to it, but then the guy's singing about something that's like not
Not
upbeat.
No.
So in that sense, yeah, I mean, musically different, but kind of similar in that you have kind of like that ding 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 ding, ding, and then he's just singing about something just
Dark.
devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, right away I thought of what's the name? Depeche.
Oh,
Depeche
Depeche Mode.
Mode.
Yeah,
Depeche
okay.
Um,
I'm all looking for them on the table.
I know,
I
I
found the
want-
Cure. I found the Cure. They're right
a
there.
little bit Morrissey, a little bit Morrissey,
Yeah.
but Depeche Mode.
Smooth.
I felt like that was a great
Yeah, I can hear Depeche Mode.
my own personal Jesus, like kind of
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
kind of feel to it. So I really liked them. Ritmo Cósmico, again from Guadalajara, Jalisco. You know, a little bit high on the monthly listeners, 45,000,
Mhm.
which I'm still underneath the threshold.
Yeah, you
That
got
little
better.
but but I mean that song just hit me today, this week, and this is a musical project from Ivan Herrera that he started in
Okay.
2022, so still, you know, new to the scene.
Yeah.
He's still going out. He's gigging right now in Mexico. He just gigged in I believe in Cancun.
Ooh.
He's gigging in Puebla. He's gonna be in Mexico City soon.
Nice.
Nice.
So he's out there. He's trying to get it. You know, he's trying to spread
Mhm.
his music. I you know,
Mhm.
yeah, that just like you guys said, those lyrics, those kind of
Right.
introspective, like kind of like really
Oh yeah.
look
dude.
at your emotions, feelings.
I think we have a theme today, boys.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Glastonbury's always been kind of a bucket list thing for me.
Oh, there you
But
go.
there's some bands in Mexico, dude, that
Yeah.
like Margaritas Podridas that we covered
Yes.
a
Mhm.
couple weeks ago. Dude, I
Yeah.
have to take a
It's
trip.
deep.
We might.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Mexico
Mhm.
We'll have
City,
to go
Puebla,
Mexico
Cancun.
City, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down.
I have a
Um,
huge metal following, by the way.
They do.
Yes, they
Yeah.
That they,
They
do.
do.
Yeah.
All right. The second song's called Santa Suerte. This is the one that I caught from them on Instagram.
Okay.
Really catchy, man. Really catchy.
That's what they. Saint Luck. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I got like some Joy Division, man. Joy Division.
That's going on the hi-hat.
Like a little Latin flair. Like if Joy Division was from Colombia.
Cuando todo se torna negro. Si no hay luz, ningún color, no hay esperanza en nuestro corazón. Camino es ciego, por delante puede estar tu amenaza.
This is so dark wave.
It is. It's so good.
Seguir andando de la mano
This sounds
y hacernos de
a little
amor.
Pape to Cuba-esque.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. But with a little mana in there too, kind of.
I'm glad you said that. It's just
There's
He-
something I'm picking up. Yeah.
he says he takes, and I think it's in the guitar and the acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
It's he takes a little bit from Mexico, a little bit of his culture. I think, like just listening to that guitar, you can kind of hear the influences of like those corridos,
Yeah,
those,
there it is.
those the Mexican corridos, even the new ones going out right now, the corridos tumbados,
Yeah.
the peso plumas with the big guitar.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear that influence in the guitar playing.
Yeah.
Well, like those repeated harmonies, you know, the ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding, ding, with the chord progression going in the background. Sorry, music nerding out. It's definitely reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
really good.
I
With
like
Manon
it.
and all those
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
It is dark wave, but it has its own little spin
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
It
I'm
kind
gonna
of
say,
reminded me of
Oh, go
the Sound of Silence song.
Okay.
Like the dark wavy stuff.
yeah. Twin Tribes is one that comes to mind. They're from
Mhm.
actually the border, I think. They're
Oh.
from down like South San
Somewhere
Antonio
around there.
area. I forgot
Oh,
that area.
Rio Grande Valley.
Yeah, Rio Grande Valley, I think. And they have something similar. They're both, they're like us, Mexican American, I think. And they have some of that influence in there too. Dark wave too, but there's something.
Something else.
It's
Yeah,
just
there's a
you
little.
can hear it. You can just
Yeah.
hear the little ting difference in
Mhm.
there.
Actually, we're going to see Twin Tribes in
That's right.
June, I
That's right.
believe.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's like dark wave with a little salsa.
There's something mana
There is.
guitars in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to go through the lyrics on this one a little bit too. 'Cause
Okay.
it's- oh God, it's so dark.
Okay, let's do this.
El futuro es tan cierto como cuando todo se torna negro. So my future is as certain as the blackness. Yeah,
Dang.
as everything turns to blackness. Si no hay luz, ningún color, no hay esperanza en nuestro corazón. So if there's no light around us, how can there be hope in our heart?
Oh dang!
Yes.
On that beat is crazy.
That, yeah.
El camino es ciego y por delante puede estar la amenaza. The route you take is blind, is dark, and you don't know if you're walking towards your threat.
Dang.
Dang.
Ugh. And
That's some heavy stuff.
it
It is
is.
some
It's
heavy
very
stuff.
heavy stuff.
Bro's going through something.
We got maybe we good.
Yeah.
We're gonna reach out and make sure he's doing all right.
Yeah.
But no, man, it's some heavy stuff. We could go through the whole lyrics, but it takes a
Dude.
while. Man,
The thing I love about Darkwave is like it's just honest. Like they just talk about things that they really, really
Yeah.
like deeply felt. I think emo music, which doesn't exist,
Oh.
is
Ooh.
is kind of like that because you had like these post-hardcore bands talking about stuff that people just didn't talk about, like My Chemical Romance and Helena.
Yeah, it's
Talking
true.
about
God.
his grandmother passing away and all that emotion in that song. It's the same as this. It's like just letting it all out.
Yeah, which you should do.
Yes.
You should do.
You need to find an outlet,
Mhm.
but
Man,
but yeah, that was my band for this week. Ritmo Cósmico. Again, guys, Ritmo Cósmico of Guadalajara, Jalisco, in Mexico. Check them out. 45,000 monthly listeners.
Yep.
Yeah,
We,
again,
we brought an A game this week, guys.
We
Yeah.
did.
We brought an A game.
We did.
Because as much as I want to say I won, you guys,
That's tough.
you guys brought some
Yeah.
amazing bands this week.
Yeah.
sounds like we're gonna have to take it to the viewers on that one.
I
think
am. We
I
are.
think so. Let us
We
know in
are.
the comments.
Let us
Yeah.
know.
And
What you
again,
guys
you can
enjoyed.
find all of these bands on the playlist at rockmental.com /music is where we have all of our playlists there. And then on the episode post that we're going to put up tomorrow, it'll have the playlist link there as well. So if you're just joining the stream, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Don't forget to follow and to tell a friend. And we appreciate you for watching. You guys want to get into our discussion block?
Let's do it.
Sure, let's do it, man. We need a.
Yeah, I know. We need to
We were in our feels today.
Feels. We need.
Yeah.
We need something fun. Let's do something fun.
Let's do some fun stuff.
All right, what we got figured?
All right. Today we're going to play a game where you guys try to guess celebrities if they're a metalhead or not. Like if they like
Okay.
metal music, like specifically. So I'm going to say the name of the celebrity and then you guys have to guess if they're a metalhead or if they're not a metalhead.
Interesting. Oh, we
And
got
then-
Bane's Menace.
We got Bane's Menace, by the way. Would you guys want to read it, please?
Sounds wise. I really liked Groompy.
Ooh.
Oh! Thank you for that, Bane's Menace.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang.
This is tough because
This is tough.
I do like Remote Cosmic.
Yeah.
They were
They were really good.
Thank you, Bane's Menace, but I have to agree that this week there was tough
I think
competition.
it's
It was
a-
tough competition this
For
week.
more, is it three-way tie?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think so. I think we can agree on that.
But
man.
thank you. I do have better taste, though.
Oh yeah, and then the way we're gonna do it is
All right.
we'll start off with Groompy. I'm gonna say the actor, and you have to say if they are or aren't, and then we'll just go around the table. I don't know how many I have, so if it's an uneven number, I'll just come up with something.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do
Alright.
it.
The first one, actually, this one's for everybody. It's a freebie. Is Jack Black? Is he a metalhead or isn't he? A metalhead?
Dude, yes.
Of course,
Tenacious.
Tenacious
Yeah,
D,
I mean,
man.
Tenacious D, come on.
Yeah.
There
he
you
is a metalhead. That was a freebie.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
by
by
the
the
way,
way,
next- I got
Seabat-
Sebastian.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
Sorry,
I
I
gotta
go
go
with the first band.
band.
Nick,
Yeah.
yes.
I know.
Yes.
I saw you messing with your phone under the table.
I was not texting. Hey, Seabass, vote for me.
All right, who's next?
All right. The next celebrity is Nicole Kidman.
Ooh, Nicole Kidman. Is that for all of us or for me?
Let's start with Groompy. Do you think
Nicole
she's a metalhead?
Kidman. What is she in? Batman? She does scary
She's in
movies,
Batman
doesn't she?
Forever and
She did.
Aquaman.
What it was that movie? She's done a bunch of shows.
Grudge?
She's done a bunch of.
Lots of shows.
A lot of
Was
shows.
it The Grudge? She does weird stuff too.
Yeah, she
Hmm.
does. You think-
She in that scary movie that like she went through this whole thing in the house and it turned out like they're dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoiler.
I'm gonna go metalhead.
She is not.
Ah.
Uh,
Is she Australian?
Yes.
pretty
that's
sure,
why.
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
All right. The
Australians
next
like their
one
stuff.
is.
For who?
Oh, for Chaotic there.
Okay,
The next one is Macaulay
Oh,
Culkin.
come on now. That's
Macaulay Culkin.
Mhm. Is he a metalhead?
He
The
had
actor
that one
from
really
Home Alone.
weird movie with Seth Green, didn't he?
Yeah.
that was a good movie.
Doesn't he
What
have
do you
a
think?
band that sings about pizza a lot?
Yeah. You know what? I believe in Macaulay Culkin. Loved Home Alone. I will say he's a metalhead.
He was not a metalhead.
Oh, come on.
Oh, by the way, I'm going on lists of people who openly talked about their metalhead likeness. So if
Oh.
I'm wrong, Macaulay Culkin, please let us know.
And Macaulay Culkin, please let us know.
All right. The next one is
Okay.
For Mayhem, the next one is Tom Hiddleston.
Loki.
Oh,
Loki.
Loki.
I think you kind of have to be a metalhead if you're gonna be a Loki.
He seems very English, very proper.
Very.
You know,
You have to think of him outside of
I have to
the
think about like
where he grew up.
You said Loki, and I'm like listening to Amon Amarth in my head.
I'm gonna go and say metalhead because the past two were not metalheads. But honestly, I don't know that much about the guy.
I'd love it if he was like super punk.
That would be awesome.
I'm gonna go metalhead just because I can imagine him with like eyeliner and like big hair and like a Slayer T-shirt or something.
There you go.
Tim Hiddleston is a metal.
Yeah, there he goes.
That's what I'm saying.
First points.
First point. Mayhem.
Well,
Okay.
any bands that he's been openly
No, nothing specific on the websites that I found.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It took forever for me to make this list, by the way. Like,
And we appreciate you, figure.
Thank you.
The next one is Catherine Zeta-Jones
Okay.
Okay. Is this me again?
for Groompy. Yeah,
Okay.
she was an actress on Chicago and Ocean's 12. Actually, she's been very open about her mental health
yeah.
journey too.
She has. She's gone to a couple of times in treatment.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
been very open about that. Yeah.
I'm gonna say not a metalhead.
She is not a metalhead.
Oh, okay. You get the
Nice.
point.
I got the point.
Right.
I don't know.
Alright.
She just doesn't seem like a metal.
All right.
Alrighty. Hold on. I gotta fix some freaking errors on here. I don't know why that.
Don't
All
worry
right.
about it. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
All right.
So,
The next one is for Mr.
Ooh.
Chaotic is Christopher Lee.
Oh, is this Count Dooku?
yes.
Dracula.
Dracula Count Dooku? Oh, this one he's totally metalhead. He has a heavy metal band, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He's a
knew that
metalhead.
one. Christopher Lee.
All right. For Mayhem,
Okay.
the next one is actress Viola Davis.
Okay.
She's from she acted
know
on
who.
The Help, Suicide Squad, and is currently working on a show called Creature Commandos. I've never heard of that before.
So I know who she is. I have a feeling this is like a gotcha one. Like she's not. She doesn't look like she's a metalhead, but like way deep down, she's like wearing a Cannibal Corpse shirt. I'm gonna say she is.
According to my sources, she is not a
Oh.
Viola, come on. I'll send you a Cannibal Corpse shirt.
All right. For Groompy, the next one is Cameron Diaz. She was an actress on Charlie's Angels, and she voiced Fiona in Shrek.
You don't have to tell me who Cameron Diaz is.
Oh.
We've all seen
The Mask?
We've all seen the mask.
The Mask?
Yes.
Come on.
Something about Mary.
Yes.
May have a little childhood crush on
Oh.
Cameron
Yeah, I think a lot of
Diaz.
guys our age, yeah.
But is she a metalhead?
What do you think?
Oh. In my dreams, she is. Oh, she seems like she has an intense personality. Just kind of.
This one's tough. Tough.
I'm gonna say yes, just to say yes.
She is a metal.
Didn't she marry the Good Charlotte guy?
She
Is that her?
did.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yes, she did.
Is she?
Yes,
think
one of the
so.
Mannins.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, it doesn't make them
Make him good, but.
or metal. but
All right.
okay.
All right.
Mr. Chaotic, your celebrity is the Prince of England, Harry.
Prince Harry?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So,
No way he just knows this.
I think I read something about this because Mrs. Chaotic has followed the whole
Meghan
Harry and Meghan
Markle.
the thing, right?
Yeah, Mrs. Chaos.
It's just her.
Just her,
I'm just in the room, not doing other things, not paying attention to those things.
of course.
I want to say, okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say in one of those show interview documentary things, and because he's like a rebel, right? Like he gave up the crown, like he's always been the the angsty rebel.
He's got a little punk in him.
Right? I want to say it was mentioned in one of those things that he is a metal.
So your answer is he is a metalhead?
That's my final answer.
He is a
Yeah! I believe it. That's right, Prince Harry.
Prince Harry's jamming Metallica in the freaking
Hell yeah. All right.
castle in England. All right, the next one is comedian Bill Burr, Mr.
Oh
Mayhem.
wow. Yeah, I hope he's not watching this because I don't want to get dressed down by
Bill Burr.
like he did the entire city of Philadelphia.
That dude's hilarious.
He's okay. First
So
off,
funny.
the dude's fucking hilarious. He's awesome. He was on Breaking Bad, right?
Yeah.
Oh, dude's hilarious.
Just how intense he is, you would think.
Right?
I would think, okay, either he's like a full metalhead or he just like listens to opera all day. Like, I don't think there's an in between with him. So I am going to say that he is a metalhead, just like a flip of the coin, I guess.
He is a metalhead.
Hey!
I feel like that
Alright.
fits his.
I think
fits
it would be
his-
kind of weird if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, for Mr. Groompy, the next celebrity is Ron Howard.
So,
Ron
I mean,
Howard.
Ron Howard.
Richie
Now-
Cunningham?
Yeah. From there, I feel like
I just showed my age.
this is someone who's probably listening to classical music.
How
gonna
much
say
got that
no.
look to him?
Man, how many movies he's directed? So many.
I couldn't fit all of them on here. I
Over
just put
100, yeah.
Solo
yeah, dude. I
and
just saw
Apollo
one. The
13.
Cinderella Man. Well, that was Ron Howard.
Yeah,
wasn't
that
it?
was too.
I'm gonna say no.
He is not a metalhead.
Ding. Good.
Dude, okay.
Dude, I'm on a roll.
Are you guys counting your own points? I have no score sheet or anything.
I just know I've gotten the last
I
three.
think you've gotten 3. I think we have 2.
We have
All
two,
right.
yeah.
But I want that tattoo.
Mr. Chaotic.
Okay.
The next celebrity is Zoe Deschanel.
Another one of my crushes.
Oh.
Ooh, the bangs, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bangs are, oh,
She's-
Okay,
yeah.
no,
An
she has
actress-
a band.
Yeah,
has
she's
a
a
band,
singer too.
She has, but it's, ooh.
She was the actor in Elf, New Girl, and then 500 Days of Summer
She's
as
in
well.
Like She and Him or something like that.
She's in a
She's in the
bunch.
band.
Yeah.
I just
I
remember
don't
that movie with Jim Carrey, Yes Man.
Oh yeah.
And she has a band and they're kind of weird.
She's in Almost Famous.
Yeah.
She's this.
Oh yeah,
His
that's
sister.
right. Sister.
Okay. She has a band. She's a singer. Okay, this is tricky. I can see her as both. That's the thing.
What are we classifying as metalhead here? Like it has to be hard rock.
whatever the website told me.
Okay. I'm this one's tough because I feel like I should know this. I'm gonna go with not a metalhead.
Zoe Deschanel is not, or is a metalhead.
She is?
Oh,
Oh,
I apologize,
it doesn't
I
surprise
apologize.
me. It was 50-50 for me. Doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I could-
She has like a.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say
Album
if you
of-
saw, if you
Maybe-
saw her in New Girl, her personality there.
We did watch New Girl. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
I
That's
wanted,
why I'd asked the bangs, right?
The
Yeah,
bangs,
the
yeah.
bangs.
The bang, not the Bones girl. That's the sister.
Yeah.
we
yeah.
love New Girl. I thought I was like cool like Nick Miller, but I was actually Winnie the Bish.
Winnie the Bish.
Winnie the Bish.
Yeah, you're totally a Winston. All right.
Damn you.
Youths.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Mayhem, your celebrity. I'm feeling bad for
Are
you,
we-
so we're
we're
gonna
gonna
go
get
with Saint
to a-
Vincent.
We're gonna get into a classic mess around.
Yes.
Classic
Winnie
mess
the-
around. Winnie the
Oh.
Bish.
Winnie the Bish.
Oh.
All right, so Saint Vincent. Oh, that girl can play guitar,
Oh,
dude.
that girl can rock.
Yeah,
That girl
she
can
can-
She can
rock.
shred a guitar.
can shred.
Oh god, I love Saint
Dude,
Vincent.
was it the Grammys that she was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure,
Oh
yeah.
my god. I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, she kind of has to.
Yeah, she's a metalhead, 100%.
She's
Yeah,
gotta be a
yeah.
metalhead.
Yeah.
All
Is,
right.
is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
she
cool.
is
That
a
was pretty
metalhead,
easy one, thank you.
100%. I felt bad for
I
Mayhem.
think this one's
so.
easy too. I'm just.
All right, Mr. Groompy, your celebrity is Jeff Goldblum.
Yes. I mean, Jeff Goldblum. Come on, how dude's so weird.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
According
Let's go
to my
Yeah.
according to my sources, he is not a.
Oh, not?
Ooh.
No, I have heard that he likes hip hop.
Really?
I don't know.
Mr.
Mr. Goldblum's a Wu-Tang Forever?
Who isn't a Wu-Tang Forever?
That's true.
That's true.
That is very true. I apologize.
I was trying to muster up a Jeff Goldblum impression, but no. Okay.
Ah, Jeff Goldblum.
All
That's a
right.
good one.
Mr. Mayhem, your celebrity is Jim Carrey.
Oh, I mean,
There was Ace Ventura.
it's Ventura, right?
Mhm.
And
I think he actually was banging the head
in Grinch
harder
too, right?
than Corpse Grinder was.
Yeah,
at
they
one
were.
point, wasn't he?
I know the answer to this one, but
Wasn't there were some metal music in the Grinch too, or no?
I think at one point,
Like when he was by himself, like really angry or something.
I think at one point there was some metal music, but those are characters though.
Oh,
I could see Jim Carrey either being a really big metalhead or him just straight up saying, "Oh, I don't even listen to music."
He listens to like soft jazz as he's doing his paintings.
his
He
paintings are like
loves-
crazy. By the
His
way,
paintings are
awesome.
intense.
there. Have you seen that skit about him doing the Middle Eastern music?
No.
Well, I'll have to show it to you guys later. It's so funny. But yeah, he loves music. And what was your answer, Mr. Chaotic?
Oh, it's mine. I thought you said Mayhem.
No, it's yours.
Oh, he's totally a metalhead.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
He loves music.
So, fun fact: he actually reached out to Napalm Death
Mhm.
to do that scene in Ace Ventura, and
Ooh.
apparently there was a scheduling conflict. But I guess there was a couple of stories going around. But then they ended up getting Corpse Grinder.
Ooh,
But yeah, totally, 100%.
yeah, 100%.
Oh man.
dude.
I mean, it yeah.
All right. Next for Mr. Mayhem is Gabriel Mocked from the show Suits. He was
I don't-
also in a pop show. I don't remember what one
Yeah,
it
I'm
was.
gonna have
though.
to
Wait,
get
which-
a picture of this guy.
Wait, which one is he? The
He is
the-
Harvey Specter from Suits.
Oh, I was gonna
the
say the
older
guy
one?
who pretended to go to law school, or the other guy.
No.
I'm not okay. I'm gonna.
Everyone keeps
The one that is with Meg in the show. The character was with Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
Or the other one.
That's so it's Harvey Specter, the one
I
that
don't know.
Oh, this guy.
the big
Oh,
like,
okay, yeah.
the best lawyer in New York or whatever.
yeah.
The freak.
Okay, I know.
Okay, yeah. I had to get an idea of which one it was.
Yeah. Does he like heavy metal?
He kind of looks like he has like a full suit of tattoos under that suit.
Okay.
But shit. I'm gonna say not a metalhead.
He is not a metal.
Oh, okay, there you go.
He likes classic rock and he likes 80s blues.
Ooh, okay.
I like that.
He has
I like
He'll
that.
like
yeah.
Van Hemming.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got 4, 3, 2,
No, I 3. I didn't get the last
3,
one.
3, 2,
3. Oh, you tied at 3? I got Jim Carrey.
3, 4, 3. Then
3, 4. Yeah, you're winning.
okay, let's go.
Ooh. All right, next for Mr. Groupie is Billie Eilish.
Billie
She's
Eilish,
a
yes,
singer.
for sure.
She
She has
is
to
a
be a
metalhead.
Yeah,
She is a metalhead.
yeah. Come on,
Yeah.
especially. And her songs have that little
Oh yeah.
dark sense to
A
them.
little edge to
a little
them.
edge to them.
She's also
Yeah.
played electric guitar at her concerts before too, I think.
Mhm.
So yeah. All right, Mr. Chaotic. Your
Okay.
next celebrity is Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray,
She
the
is a
chef.
TV chef. Yeah.
I mean, it would be awesome if she was. uh. Oh.
Can you imagine Rachel Ray listening to metal music?
in her own house when she's cooking.
I'm biased. I wish.
thrash in the back.
I just think everyone's a metalhead. Everyone should be a metal.
That's
Exactly.
true.
Um,
that is true.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with my gut here and just say she's not a metalhead.
She is not a
Okay.
metalhead.
I,
All right.
I mean, it would be cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
I can
don't know,
also just see her
cutting
on the
green
scene.
beans to freaking Cannibal Corpse. You know.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be cool. All right, and the last one. This actually worked out perfectly. Mr. Mayhem.
Okay.
Your celebrity is Halsey. I couldn't find a real name.
Halsey. Well, I know
Ashley.
who Halsey is. Actually.
No, it's
Halsey.
I read
It's an
somewhere
anagram.
it's an anagram.
Oh, it's an anagram.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I don't know what her last
Halsey
name is.
actually, one of her records was produced by Atticus
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Trent Reznor. Not the last one. I think is the one before
That's
that.
right.
That's cool.
So there's that one. Actually, a very good record. She dated the guy with the hair, the white name, G-Eazy. Yeah, I
oh
think
my
so.
gosh.
I mean,
I don't know. Rap
after
stuff.
that, she probably kind of has to be a metal.
Yeah, after spending so much time with G-Eazy.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
is a metalhead.
Yes.
Thanks to G-Eazy.
Thanks
Thank
to
you,
G-Eazy.
I think
Being a
before that.
stupid
Being
person.
big, I think I don't know if I sounded her, but yeah, she's been very vocal about her.
She has been
her-
too. Yeah,
her
mental health.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
Very.
Oh yeah.
And that's what the interview I saw about was mainly about. It was
Didn't she take like a long break?
She
her
did.
journey.
And
Yeah.
I think
Through mental
part
health.
of the critique about it is that she talks too much about her mental health. I'm like, okay, you can't talk too much about your mental health. But two, that girl's been through a lot. And I think
Yeah.
I want to say she talks about her diagnosis. I don't want to pretend I know what that is, but girl's been through a lot. And
Yeah.
her music talks a lot about what she's been through. And that record with Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross,
Mhm.
excellent. I think it's really great. And it's very honest, I think.
Yeah. All right. Before we move on, I want to say thanks to all of our watchers and viewers and likers and subscribers and all that.
That's right.
We appreciate all of you. We're just here to sport a message about positive mental health and getting help and stuff. So
That's
we
right.
appreciate all of you for watching. Make sure to check out our channel and our socials at RockMental Official on everything except for Twitter. And
Before we move on, I do have one that I know he's a
Ooh.
metalhead. Oh
Ooh.
shit, I gave it up.
Oh.
But it's very unexpected, and I didn't know until I went to a concert because
Uh-huh.
Brad Paisley.
Ooh.
Oh no, that dude shreds guitar.
That dude
yeah.
Shreds.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
What's up?
Oh my
There's-
god, it's one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Dude, there was a video. I don't know if you all are fans of Game of Thrones, but there was a video that popped up. I think it was for Ernie Ball or Fender, like a guitar maker. But they had Tom Morello.
Oh,
They
Ooh.
had Brad Paisley.
Mhm.
They had what's his name from Extreme? I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I know you're talking.
And then they had I can't think of it right now. I had to look it up. I'll post it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
They had like 5 guys, including the director of Game of Thrones, who's also a metalhead. And they redid the Game of Thrones theme song in metal.
Ooh.
It is
That's sick.
freaking
is this the one
sick.
you showed me?
Yeah.
They took turns
They took turn soloing.
soloing.
And Paisley kicked the crap out of them. man.
Paisley,
Just
Paisley was the one who shamed them.
Dang.
like Tom Morello. I mean, he had a very Tom Morello
Yeah.
with the wah and with the pedals and the effects and everything. Like, it was good. But Paisley was one of the last ones, and jeez, man,
This guy could play?
Dude,
he
again,
shreds, dude.
a country singer, and it's more like a pop country singer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was playing through his songs. I was like, yeah, I recognize some here and some there, and then he played for 2 hours, and a good hour of that was he did covers of metal songs. He did covers of Queen. He did covers, and each song had like a 2 or 3 minute
Yeah.
solo.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
dude
dear
shreds.
God,
Yeah.
it was one of the best shows I've
Yeah.
ever
Insane.
been to.
As a musician, that dude is
Oh my
incredible.
God.
Yeah.
I not a fan of country music in the slightest, but that dude, I can appreciate a good musician, and that
Mm.
dude can
Shred.
Yeah.
shred.
His concert
dude
was
can
worth
shred.
it.
Oh yeah.
Just because, it was so much rock, so much shredding the guitar. Yeah,
Mhm.
It was completely
Mhm.
worth it.
Yep.
Speaking of someone who you wouldn't expect to play metal, I remember seeing this on socials, but a very famous actress who said her favorite band is Slipknot.
Oh.
Oh, I know who you're talking
what
about.
You know what
I
I'm talking
know
about?
who you're talking
Who-
about. Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Margot
Margot
Robbie.
Robbie.
Margot
Yeah.
Robbie. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You would think she's Barbie.
Yeah.
Barbie's a
Yeah.
metalhead.
Yeah.
Outside of that, she's totally a metalhead, dude.
Yeah, totally metalhead. I mean, but it's so awesome because I think she mentioned it one time on like one of the late night shows that she's a big metalhead,
Mm.
and Slipknot was her favorite band. And so I think like the next night, Slipknot I guess heard, and they dedicated one of the songs to her. And so the
Nice.
next time she was on another show, they played it like the video of Corey Taylor, giving her a shout out, and she was like fangirling. She's like, "Oh my god!" It was like such a
So
metal
awesome.
thing to do.
Yeah.
It was so awesome.
Dude, I think metal is a common denominator for a lot of people.
It is. It is.
100%.
And that girl's been through a lot of stuff
Yep,
too.
yep.
And I mean, aside from just being drop dead gorgeous, but existing in a industry that just kind of takes advantage of that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that girl's been through a lot.
Yeah.
But I think what's funny is when you hear about somebody that you don't expect to really be into metal. There was a mayor in some city in Australia that got in trouble because he took a picture with Ronnie Radke.
I'm serious.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, Ronnie Radke is a personality, but he's a metalhead.
Yeah.
He went to go see a metal show, and metal artists are human too.
Exactly.
And most of
yeah.
the things Mr. Radke's been accused of have been proven to be false.
Mm,
Most of them.
Yeah.
And like, so there's like this big uproar about this mayor that went to go took a picture with Ronnie Radke and see Falling in Reverse, and like, what?
He
Who
enjoyed.
cares?
He's a metal.
All right.
Yeah, I find that
Sebastian-
funny.
Sebastian actually knows the
Said
video we were talking about.
Dan
Brad Pitt.
Weiss,
Scott
Tom
Ian.
Morello, Scott Ian, Nuno
Scott
Betancourt, Ramin Djawadi, and Brad Paisley.
Oof.
Yeah.
Man,
Can't see.
it's a really good video.
No, you're good.
We'll put the link up, but
Yeah.
Oh, also apparently the president of Indonesia is also just a huge metalhead.
Oh, there you
Oh.
go. Oh, that's the
That's the list of the-
Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Dan Weiss, Tom Morello, Scott. Oh, Scott.
yeah, it was Scott.
Ian.
Ian. Yeah,
Bro. Okay. Take a point off. Knock a
Take
point
it.
off my metalhead card.
Whoever's keeping score for us. Yeah.
Oh, Scott Ian's in everything, dude.
Yeah.
He's like everywhere. Like we need a metalhead.
Yes.
Where's Scott?
Yeah.
All
All right.
right, you guys want to move on to?
Anyways, let's move on to our playlist.
yeah. Let's move on to our playlist.
All right. Anyway, so we listen to a lot of music here all week long. Hours of music, which is actually one of the perks of this. So what we do is we listen to new bands all week long. We pick one that either we connected with or one that stood out, one that we've been listening to for a while, and we put them all on a playlist. And we have a playlist for every episode, and on that playlist we put the bands that we were listening to.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we'll talk a little bit about the bands that we included. Hopefully maybe we'll see them featured on one of the upcoming weeks. If not, you'll have them available on our playlists. But these are bands that are just as great as the bands that we featured. Again, we can only pick one unless you guys want to hear us talk for like 6 hours.
We will talk for 6 hours.
And we will talk. We can't get us to stop anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the bands I added. You all do the same. So the first band I want to go is Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. That's the actual name of the band. And no, they are not from New Mexico. They're from Chicago, actually.
Interesting. Okay.
175 monthly listeners, but they're good. They remind me of Beach House,
Okay.
but good.
Okay.
But really good.
Good.
And
Beach House is good, man.
Beach-
Come on.
okay. I love Beach House. Anytime I say but good, it's because I love that band and I'm just teasing, okay?
Unless he's talking about Morrissey.
Unless I'm talking about, I fucking hate Morrissey. Everybody hates Morrissey.
Morrissey, if you're watching this.
Yeah, fuck you, Morrissey. Anyways, To the Consequences, New Mexico, 175 month listeners. The next band's called Ex-Wife.
Oh.
Ex-Wife, yep. From the Pacific Northwest.
Okay.
They have 99 monthly listeners. They like to say they played the sexy side of rock and roll.
Oh.
And I have to say the lyrics to their songs are a little,
Ooh,
very
okay.
interesting. They remind me of like the PJ Harvey,
Oh,
Tori
okay.
Amos kind of.
Okay.
My crushes when I was in high school, I've got to say. Great female bands of the 90s. Veruca Salt almost a little bit.
Okay.
Great. Just really great. I really like kind of whimsy in music because it just kind of makes it fun.
Yeah.
Anyways, next band, Plastic Skin, one word.
Okay.
Their song Paranormal, 57,000 monthly listeners. Kind of shoegazy, alt metal-y. Remind me of like the mid era Deftones, like the self-titled album.
Okay.
Saturday Night
Okay.
Wrist, kind of really moody, shoegazy with a lot of dynamic sounds in there. Really great. I love them. I included a single, Winona, from Death Heaven. The new album came out on Friday. Lonely People with Power. Winona, that single is one of the most gorgeous metal songs I've ever heard.
Yeah,
That's
that was
really
what we
good.
listened
That's
to
what we were jamming at the beginning.
at
Yeah.
the beginning.
Dude,
That's good music.
That song is just gorgeous. They're experimental band from San Francisco. They do have quite a few listeners, but that album came up on my feed and I just listened to the whole thing a few times. It's great. A new single from Linkin Park, Up From the Bottom. I got scalp tingles like a motherfucker. Like, you know, the song's good when you get scalp tingles.
Yeah.
The video is interesting. They got this visual, just a lot of visual about a recent event. There was a very sick person and then a young gentleman with like curly hair behind prison, you know, dark hair, and a very well-dressed older man in like a straitjacket getting shoved into a trunk. I don't know what that could mean. Anyways, but very good song out by Linkin Park, and the
Very
video you
interesting.
have to watch. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
One from Mini Mayhem.
Ooh.
He decided to do a little research himself this week.
Okay.
Came up with a band called Tile with a single called Cloud. You guys,
Good.
good. Good. They get 5.8 thousand monthly listeners. 4-piece band from Melbourne, Australia. They remind me of Block Party, Interpol, TV on the radio.
Yeah,
kinda.
okay,
A little Kings of Leon, if you
There you go.
will.
There it is.
At points. But one of my favorites, Drumma, the song is The Fall of Man. Just this really dark, aggressive, but somehow like atmospheric in a way. Like it has like this eerie, sludgy, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really
Sludgy.
good. Really sludgy, dark, but at the same time, like it's hard to. The Fall of Man, 460 monthly listeners from Hamburg.
Hamburg,
So I don't know if it's Druma or Drumma. I mean, maybe,
Derma?
maybe
Derma?
Seabass can.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyways, what do we all listen to?
Go next.
Sure. I found myself busy, so I didn't do a lot of deep research, but I did listen to just some like, you know, 90s to early 2000s bands. So I put some Stained on there.
Ooh.
There's some good songs that I forgot that song For You. That was
Oh,
Ah.
I remember back in the day, that was my oof, I was feeling something. I'm gonna put some Stained on. You know, back before Aaron Lewis got crazy. But you know, it was good. Got to revisit. I put some A Perfect Circle on.
Hey.
Outsider. I think that's probably, it's like Judith, Three Libras, The Outsider, or like, to me, like the Perfect Circle.
The Perfect Circle. Yeah.
The perfect, yeah. They make
The perfect circle of the perfect circle.
yeah,
There you
exactly.
go.
They put The Outsider on. It was a good song. I just
Oh,
connected a lot with
That
it.
first.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Put some Collective Soul. You know when you're like at Home Depot or something, or just at the store and like you're just getting your mail or you're just shopping, and all of a sudden you're ding 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 ding,
Yeah.
and then you just have to stop. You know, it's like you just know, like, okay,
Everything's
everything's gonna be okay.
fine.
We got this.
It's like that last scene of the movie where everything just kind of works out.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Actually, this song came out at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
And so they're cutting into it. Ding, 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 ding. So it's the world I know.
I'm gonna have
you
to
know.
admit that I forgot how.
So you guys
Oh,
saw-
so backstory. The Collective Soul album that we're talking about was one of the first CDs you gave me
Whoa.
back in the day.
Interesting.
So I got a special connection to Collective Soul.
Yeah, and I had the pleasure of sharing it with my boys.
Yeah.
And December.
December, that's a good album.
That one, World I Know.
The World I Know.
Just really great.
Shine is a good song, but that was on the other
Shine
album.
is on the other, but just really great music.
Yeah. So,
Just really good music. Very underrated. I want to say a little ahead of their.
little at a time. They're
Oh.
actually, I think, coming out with new music. I saw
Yeah, they
I saw him do some interviews recently.
Yeah,
so.
I saw Chevelle's coming up with some new music.
What?
Yeah, Chevelle.
Chevelle?
Yellow Card has
Yeah.
the more recent stuff.
Yeah, Yellow Card.
Yeah.
I saw Yellow Card. They got some good things.
Yep.
I will say, okay, so I know a couple episodes I covered this emo band called East Moon out of Chicago. What's up, guys? They're really good. I just started an artist radio on them because I like their sound, and these two bands came up. This first band's Too Early to Tell. I think they're out of Long Island. Just think of like a grungy Jimmy World. They're really good. Lyrics are awesome. Really good band. I think they only have like 1.6K. They're really good. Thinking about featuring. We'll see.
Okay.
And then there's another band on that playlist called More Avenue. More Avenue. They're a little more poppy, emo-y, but they actually have a really good song called Relapse.
Nice.
And it talks about, you know, I'm not okay, but I want to be, like that, the wanting to be okay and not feeling, you know, shitty, basically. So they're really good songs. So they're all on the playlist.
All right, guys.
ADHD tangent. Did you guys know The Cure dropped an album last year?
Oh,
The Cure?
They did?
Yeah,
They're
it's
still
called
around?
Songs of a Lost World.
oh.
Gotta do my homework.
I'm gonna have to do my homework.
The
I kinda-
Cure. Okay.
I did see a video that I'm gonna watch called "A Smith versus a Smith." Robert Smith from The Cure talking about Morrissey. There's nothing like two British guys just going at it.
You did that when I took a drink, dude.
I did that on purpose. I'm gonna watch that.
Anything to hate on Morrissey, you're down, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
That
I'm not gonna. I'd watch it.
smug.
Oh, Seabass says for Derma that it should be the English pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yes, and drama.
So
Derma.
Derma.
Drama?
Drama.
Go ahead.
Oh, I think you spelled it wrong.
All right. So, is
All
it
right.
Derma? Is it Derma? No, it's Drama. Okay.
Drama.
Drama.
Okay.
So for my playlist, you know, I went a little different this
Okay.
week. I have a jazz artist,
Ooh.
and it is good.
Yeah.
Kaneka Cook.
Okay.
You know, it's very jazzy, very bluesy too.
Oh, bluesy.
But yeah, Kaneka Cook from Richmond, Virginia. About 6,000 monthly listeners.
Okay.
It was out of a
Check that out.
recommendation. Kaneka Cook. It is
Nice.
very good, guys. Very good.
All right.
I also had a band called Day Lily.
I think I've heard of them before.
You have
I think so.
about 1,000 listeners, and just to your kind of like, I'll put a playlist based on artists sometimes that we listen to. This one came off the Yada Yada.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Playlist.
Yeah.
And you know, kind of a similar sound, maybe a little bit more fast paced than Yada Yada, but
Okay.
it's very good, guys. Very good.
Yeah.
Day Lily. I put up a couple of their songs up there. And then I gotta admit, I cheated a little. Well, not cheated. It's what what I've been listening to. Childish Gambino came out with a new album last summer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's very different from his previous albums.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, dare I say, rock.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And there's two songs in particular that I've been listening to this past year a lot.
Yeah.
And I was listening to them a lot this week. Lithuania. Lithonia.
Lithonia.
Estonia.
A very good song, guys.
Yeah.
A very good song. Step Speech, and another one called Advocate.
Okay.
That's another good one.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's from Childish Gambino from his latest album, came out this past year, which let me get the name for you guys.
I think it's the Bando Stone and
Yeah.
the New something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's had
Oh.
a rough couple
Yes.
year, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Those done in the new
He had
work.
some health stuff going on.
Yeah.
Some health stuff. He had to cancel a lot of his.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well, he
went on
canceled his
hiatus.
whole tour.
He went on a hiatus, right?
He
He's
went
done
on
a
a hiatus,
Yeah.
indefinite, right?
I know there's a lot of questions of when that might be, especially because I think he made the stop in Houston.
Yeah,
It was
In
Houston.
Yeah.
Houston, and you know, a lot of people say that Houston, the medical
cancer-
center, it's a
yeah,
cancer,
cancer center.
major medical
Yeah.
cancer center
Yeah.
out there. But again, all nothing official from his side. So
Yeah.
hopefully not. Hopefully everything's all right. Maybe he just
Yeah.
needed a break. Maybe hopefully it's just a good old
Yeah, like that Frank Ocean guy, right?
Yeah, just needs
When's
time
that?
out.
needed time
Just
off.
needs
Just
time
the
out and-
mental burnout.
Yeah,
Oh,
right,
yeah, dude.
More power.
Focus on family, focus on health.
Yeah.
That's right.
Get back into it. Yeah.
I'm gonna
wish
go watch.
him, wish him luck.
Wish him luck. I'm gonna go watch Solo.
All right,
there
Mr.
you go.
Mayhem, you want to tell them where you can find these playlists and more?
Oh yeah. You can find these playlists at rockmental.com/music.
Music. Yeah.
Music. Along with a lot of other resources that we have available to you. rockmental.com/help has information about 988s and other resources available to you. We got rockmental.com/helping survivors. They're an organization that helps survivors of sexual abuse and assault with information and possibly legal assistance. And we also have our rockmental.com shop, which
Yes.
We do.
has
Get
some merch on there.
Some snazzy merch.
Some
Very
snazzy merch.
Very snazzy.
So
And you might also see some personal blogs and music and stuff like that on there as
that's
well.
right. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, but most importantly, guys, 988. It is very simple. Your phone actually has it loaded on there.
Mhm.
988. If you are in crisis, if someone you know is in crisis, or if you just have a question, dial it there. They have, I think, option 3 for veterans. You guys just go on there, check it out. If you have any questions, or if you know somebody, or if you yourself need some help, just get on there. 988.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
And if you are thinking, if you know someone who's going through some stuff and you're like, I don't know if it's my place, I don't know if I'm the one, I don't know, even how to do it. Like if you have that want, if you feel like they're in help, it is absolutely your right and absolutely your responsibility to intervene and ask them what's up. Please do not feel like you're stepping over boundaries or that you're out of line. It is not that kind of situation. Absolutely. Call 988, get started, and they'll set you
Yeah.
up. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, guys. I think we're
I think we're it.
let's go to the end. Please join us again next week. We'll do our best to start on time.
Oh yeah.
Try-
Turn on your
Uh,
notifications. We got some new type of content coming out this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
That's
Yes,
right.
yes.
We got our Ben Hemming interview on Beyond the Pit. Make sure to keep tabs on that.
Oh yeah, good stuff, guys. You guys have to watch that. I have my little music theory with Mayhem about where grunge music gains some traction, and maybe coming up, piss off you emo guys. Emo doesn't exist. Emo
It
music
doesn't
is not a
exist.
thing.
We'll see.
Hey,
We'll
he
see,
convinced
we'll
me.
We'll see.
Yeah, no, keep out the lookout. And hopefully this week we can also get you the first edition of Groompy's running thoughts.
Yeah, that'd be
Take you on a little ride with me.
There you go.
All right.
And we got a ton of other ideas, you guys, so keep posted.
And if you feel like we missed something, if you feel like we need you have a band that you want us to check out, if you think we're full of crap, whatever it is, down at the bottom of rockmental.com, there's a contact us. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you think. We want to know what bands you want us to feature. Please go on and drop us a line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can also
Yes.
leave us a comment too. I stay up all night just refreshing on YouTube, waiting for somebody to say something. We appreciate you, Sebastian.
Thank
Great
you.
Yeah,
stream.
thank
Thank
you,
you, Seabass.
Seabass.
And I will say, speaking of Seabass, we have some free hats
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that I think we still have 3 left.
I think our message was a little too coded.
Oh yeah, absolutely free.
So go on to rockmental.com/help. /shop.
Yep.
Shop.
Big
And
hat.
get yourself a cap.
Yep. Pick up a cap, enter the code, and I figure why don't you just enter that there in the chat?
Oh yeah, I'll put the
Yeah.
code in.
And
No more cryptic.
it's a free cap. Don't have to buy anything else, no strings, just go ahead.
Yep. And the code is very intricate.
Yes.
It is
Please.
very. Please write it down.
I'm kind of disappointed that nobody else got the joke with our.
I know, right? Come
A
on.
few, a few people got
A
this.
few people got the joke, but
Yeah.
yeah, we probably made it too hard, but it's okay. Go get your free hat. Sport it around, enjoy it. Also go to Sonder Mountain collab. We have the
Yes.
link there. We'll put the link
Yes.
on the episode post as well.
check out our artists on our playlists.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. And have a kick-ass week.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe and tell your friends.
Have a great day, guys.
All right.
Bye, guys.
We're good. We're out. Bye.